kit. It is a nice club. It's a Callaway XR Speed. Over the net. So I guess that's good enough. Get that one way up here. I got it on the club. So the video that you just watched is me swinging these new, the new XR Callaway irons. For me, they're new to me, not new. And the XR Speed driver from the XR set. So what I'm going to be doing is running through each and every iron. Of course, we're not going to be doing the irons that I do not have that are included with the set. So that'll be the 3 and the 4 iron. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, P-wedge, we've got all those. We're going to go in, talk about those. The club, the loft, the length, lie angle, offset, and swing weight for each one. I'll probably stay away from the swing weight because I'm not sure if that's too much of a factor. So let's jump right into it. So if you've never seen a set of the XR irons, they're really, really beautiful clubs. They are beautiful. So this is the 5 iron. For this one, the loft is going to be 23 degrees. The length is going to be 38.25 inches. The lie angle is 61.25 degrees. The offset is 0.25. And everything about this club, it's a nice club. This is my distance club. I try to use this one like a long iron. Even though it's really not. I can hit my 6 iron about 200 yards. So this one for me, 215, 220. But we'll get into why these clubs, I definitely feel like, are easier to hit further. And we'll get into that. And I'll also explain the driver when it comes to hitting it further as well. So, alright. So now we're going to move on to the 6 iron. Alrighty. There's the 6. So the 6 iron is going to have a 26 degree loft. The length is going to be 37.625 inches. The lie angle is going to be 62 degrees. The offset is going to be 0.24, which is, you know, each with the higher the club number, the lower the offset. So for the 5 it was 2.25. Now it's going to be 0.24. These are literally all the same swing weight. If you want to know what that is, it's D2. They're all the same swing weight. They feel really good. They're really light. Easy to speed up on a ball or slow down. They're not heavy at all. Les 7 iron. So the 7 iron, this is my probably most used club out of this whole set. This and my 5. So for this one, this is my 7 iron. This is my punch club. So this one's going to have a loft of 30 degrees. It's 37 inches long. It's going to have a lie of about 62.5 and a offset of 0.230. This club right here. I love everything about it. This, like I said, this is old trusty right here. This is old trusty. All right. So the 8 iron. So this one has a loft of 34.5 degrees. This one's going to be 36.5 inches long. It's going to have a lie angle of 63 degrees, and of course the it's going to be 2.20 for the offset. I don't use this club. I really don't. I mean, if I had the 3 iron that came with this set, if I had that, that would probably be my most used club. I'm not big on driving. Sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not. Most of the time I'm not. But there's not a lot of situations where I can find this club to come in handy, and I'll explain why in a little bit. Like I said, that goes back to the speed, the distance, all those types of things. And this club gets used, but it doesn't. For me, it's not a club that I absolutely have to have in the bag. So there's the 9. So the 9 is going to have a loft of 39 degrees. It's going to have a length of 36 inches, lie angle of 63.5, and of course the offset, it's going to be 0.210. But this is a great club. Along with this, my P wedge. I mean, you know, I use those interchangeably. Don't really use my pitching wedge to pitch. I hit my Cleveland 56 degree or my Cleveland 60 degree most of the time. But I use this probably because I can hit my P wedge about 150, so I'll hit that one from the 150 stick usually. And if I'm a little bit further out than that, then this is where I bring in the 9. But yeah, it's a good club overall. P wedge, perfect, beautiful. The loft on this is going to be 44 degrees. The inches, it's going to be 35.75 inches long. And for the lie angle, it's going to be 64 degrees, and the offset's going to be 0.200. So guys, a lot of things going on with these clubs. I mean, this is a great set of clubs. They look, sound, and they feel great. To me, they offer a really high level of forgiveness. I mean, as long as you hit the club the way you know how to hit the club, then they offer a really good forgiveness. They had a really competitive price. I think these were $275, and then plus tax, it ended up being like $290 something. But for me, that was a really great price. I went from having a senior flex set of clubs that I accidentally bought for $219 to buying a whole iron set for about $300 with a driver, and I bought a Cleveland 56 degree. But we're going to jump into why these clubs tend to go further. Callaway brought their face of the club, cup, and internal standing wave from their woods into the XR irons. I love that. I really, really, really do not have to hit the ball hard for it to go far. In fact, we were at the driving range and I was swinging my, I think it was my 5, it was probably my 5, which, you know, I can hit my 5, but I cannot hit my 5 as far as my driver, obviously. A driver, I hit about 300 yards, and my 5 iron, I was hitting it on average what felt a lot more like more than 215. It felt more than that, but that was with me not even swinging hard like that. That's just letting the club do the work is what that was. Working on mechanics and those kinds of things. So the Cup 360, it's a single piece of thin metal for the face that wraps around at the top and the bottom, and it's attached to the rest of the chassis by a thin piece of metal, and it allows the face to flex at impact and increase the ball speed whenever you do hit it, and you get a lot more distance because of that. This is the same exact thing that you're going to see that they do with the XR driver as well, the one that I'll show you in just a minute. It's great technology. These clubs, like when I hit it square, it is amazing. Like, you cannot ask for a better feeling club either. Like when I swing, contact, distance, like everything about it, the price, it was a perfect club. I still love it. I'll be swinging these for years to come. Callaway also used the internal standing wave from the woods in the sole of the club. It moves the center of gravity lower and forward, and increases the MOI, which is the moment of inertia. But it stands alone and does not actually touch the face of the iron. So MOI, it's a term used in physics to measure, the stability of an object and how resistant it is to being twisted. So in this case, the higher the MOI, the more resistance an object is being twisted. In golf, it's effectively, a measure for basically the forgiveness of the club at impact. Okay. So like I said, guys, these irons, these are absolutely beautiful clubs. Everything about them, the look, the feel, definitely the feel. That's a big one when it comes to, XR or irons or drivers. Like you want to feel good. You want it to feel good in your hand. I mean, the grips they've got, they're the beautiful Callaway commercial ones. So I mean, these are the ones that come on most of their clubs. But beautiful set of irons. Alright, so now we're going to jump right into the driver. So now we're going to jump into the Callaway XR Speed driver. Alright, for me, this club is everything compared to my last two drivers that I've had. It is absolutely amazing. So it's just like, it's got the adjustable stuff for it. It's got the Hazardous Project X shaft. Beautiful, same grip as the irons. The main thing that people are saying about this club, like right now, is they're saying that this club, the XR Speed, is replacing the all titanium Callaway XR16 driver. The metal crown has been replaced with a carbon composite version that is 45% lighter and a nicer look to it at the back of the head. So the back of this head is absolutely beautiful. Love everything about it. Love everything about this club. It's red, white, and blue. The XR Speed is what they're saying is it's a more forgiving club than the Callaway XR16 driver that they previously made. The head is also set up with a slight draw. It's pretty subtle, so I don't think you'll need to worry about it. You can definitely tell it. The X-Face VFT face, it's a titanium and lighter and thinner than the last version that they did make. It's the same V shape and right here as the Epic, same as the Epic driver, rather than the single line of the Rogue driver. So if I were to actually take this driver and compare it to most other drivers, this is going to be the driver that I go to. I love this driver. Today I hit one. We were playing at Hickory Creek Golf Course, and it was on hole 3, I believe. It's about 280 something, 70 something yards. Of course, I didn't swing it hard using the driver, but I did drive. But it ended up going on the green, so that was nice. Guys, you can barely swing this club and it's going to go flying. Like I was going to say the other day when I went out, and actually the video that you're watching, one of the clips in the video that I showed was actually one of me hitting it over the net, but I barely swung. And so that, to me, that's a big step up from the previous drivers that I was swinging. This club is just, it's absolutely beautiful. Great driver. I let my brother use it a little bit. He loves it, everything about it. But if I was actually going to take price off the table, the XR Speed, it's a really high spinning club. It's more so launching than the actual Rogue and XR16 drivers that Callaway had released. A lot of people have said it feels lighter. So if I was going to do it, guys, this is one thing that I would definitely spend some money on. It's cheap. The driver was $199. Yeah, it was $199. It was $100 off. It was $299. Now it's $199. The irons, we'll just say they were $300. So altogether, this is a $500 set of clubs. And for irons and a driver, that is not bad at all. I think that was a really good price for me. And I love them. I play decent with them. I play as good as I can play with them. But that was what I think about the XR Speeds and the XR irons. If you guys have any questions or comments, let me know down in the the comment section below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you want to see more videos on reviews like this. I'll try to get some people to send me some clubs so I can do that. But other than that, enjoy.